Hello, my name is Irene Neal, and today we are discussing opening statements. And I also will be discussing notions of latitude from a judge to an attorney. All right, opening statements basically provides the jurors with a um, big picture of the case. Opening statements is equivalent to a movie trailer. You know how you see a movie trailer and it shows you all the key components of that movie, all the wow factors, all the good parts, the bad parts, the scary parts. That is like an opening statement. So, an opening statement is like basically telling you a small part of the story. So the order in which opening statement goes is the prosecution, then the defense, and I believe that that's the proper order. If it was pertaining to myself, I would want the opening statements to go in that order. I would want for the prosecution to lay out on the table everything they had against me, all their witnesses, all their statements, all their evidence. Show me what you have for my defense to come and address everything you put out there. When you do it in the opposite direction, the opposite order, and you let the defense go first, you know what you're defending, of course, because you know what you're on trial for, whether you're guilty or not. You know what you're on trial for. But at least when you stand up there and you don't know what the prosecution is going to say. So it's better to take the back seat so you know what they're going to say, so you will know and prepare yourself for what you're going to defend. Um, I believe that with the notion of latitude, that's when you watch the TV shows and you hear the judge tell the jurors disregard that statement. Basically saying don't listen to what he just said, ignore that. I have never ever ignored that when I heard that. It always made me want to know more about, is that factual? Should we dig more into that? So that is, in a sense, a distraction because we should be focused right here on this task, on this case, on this stuff in particular that we've already heard about. We should be focused on here. So when that lawyer does that, it takes our attention from here, where we should be, it takes us off topic to here. Because now we're wondering, what is he talking about? Is it more to that? So we're not focused. And when we're dealing with the people's lives and pretending on whether they're right or wrong or innocent or guilty, we have to be focused to make the right decision. So those people deserve us being focused and our attention being placed where it should be. So I believe that when the lawyers do that, the way to improve that is before these trials, have a meeting with both parties saying that, hey, you can't say this, you can't say that, you can't mention this piece of evidence. And when they do, they should know that there's consequences for their actions. Every action requires a reaction. So when they choose to do so, even after being told not to, then that's on them. And then they should be stuck with a fine. Most people learn better when there's a financial ticket attached to it. So I'm Irene. That's my thought on opening statements. And thanks for having me.